Welcome to Tabletop Tactics. Coming up in today's battle.
Hopefully the Server Skull will be able to save me from myself. Look at them being fine, everybody.
So fine. Everything is fine. It's all fine.
It's not. Stay with us, folks. It's going to be fine.
Yes,
What's she ever done to you?
Sister.
You monster.
I know. Welcome back, you bunch of bosses, to another Tabletop Tactics video with me, the Jinx, and my very good friend, Mr. Stig.
Hello.
He has joined us once again in the studio today, and he's bringing something a little bit different.
Ah,
very exciting. Yes. What are you bringing today?
The Desert Jackals of Tallarn are here today. I am very excited to be able to run these folks. I have not had them on the board for a very long time. Just before we hit go on this, we were trying to work it out. I have no idea. It's a long time ago.
Do you remember the edition?
Well, it'll be 8th probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. You know, I've run guard a few times in 9th, but yeah, so be kind, but they're too cool to leave on the shelf for this long. So we wanted to give them a run out and see what they can do against the Mighty Sisters.
Yes, I've bought an army which can hopefully contend and have a good old fun time on the table.
Contend with anything right now, but
it's going to be a fun game. I've got my beloved Morven Val in the list.
Of course.
That's all that I care about. Before we head to the lists, if you like what we do and you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, leave comments down below, let us know what you want to see, because we do check them all out. With that, to the lists.
Ah, yes.
We are back with the Sisters, and it is a classic Sisters list for me today. It is my favorite way to run them, and hopefully it does me well in Tempest against the Tallarn today. It is Order of our Martyred Lady, and of course Morven Val. She is my warlord. I have paid a command point to give her warlord trait because she's earned it. And I do also have Junith in the list because I just think she's a really cool model, and I think her aura abilities are very good. And I do have a Canoness. I've given her the relic, the Mantle of Ophelia, so she minuses damage taken to 1, which is nice. And she has the Blessed Blade and a Plasma Pistol. Moving into the troops, we've got 3 units of 5 Battle Sisters. Nothing more to say about them. They are what they are. They're there to do me actions and stuff. They're not, I kind of have to have them in the list. It's how it works. For the elites, I do have a squad of 9 Sacrosants. They all have the halberds, and the superior has the Spear of the Faithful. And I do also have 3 Paragon Warsuits because they're cool. Like, I know they're not amazing, but I love them anyway. They have the rocket launchers, heavy bolters, and multi-melters, and the maces today. Hopefully they do some good hitting into some tanks. For my fast attack, I've got 2 squads of 5 Zephyrim. They both have the Pennant. Yes, that's what it's called. So they get to reroll their charges, hopefully get into action and tag some stuff, tie it up for me. For my heavy support, I've got 2 squads of Retributors. They've got 2 squads of 5 with multi-melters, and they've got 2 Armorium Cherubs each. Hopefully I can do some nice shooting with those. And I do have an Exorcist. Exorcist has a Hunter Killer Missile because I had the points left over. Finally, it is my transports, and I've got 3 Rhinos. It's pretty standard. And they also do have Hunter Killer Missiles on them, so I've got lots of firepower in this list today, and it is 2,000 points exactly, which is perfect.
So today we have Colonel Jalid and the Desert Jackals back on the channel. I'm so excited to give these folks a run out. He is, of course, starting off our HQ choice, he is there with his power sword and plasma pistol, because of course he is. He is joined by a couple of tank commanders, because it's guard and you kind of have to. One with a Demolisher Siege Cannon and one with a Punisher Gatling Cannon. He is weapons expert, so that would be really cool against anything other than armed content. But the Sacrosancts, hey, maybe I'll take the extra AP. That'd be quite nice against them. In the troops choice, we have lots of troops, all with missile launchers. We've got 6 squads with missile launchers, with plasma and power swords, because we've got all the stuff for free. And because those missile launcher models are just so epic, I have to have them. So they are brilliant. I'm looking forward to running them. We've got a couple of armoured sentinels with multi-lasers. They are not las cannons you see before you. They're definitely multi-lasers. Hammer of the Emperor hopefully giving us some wounds there. And then we've got the most exciting bit of this guard army. We've got 2 squadrons of Lehman Russes. One with battle cannons, that's what they're called, and one with Punisher executioner cannons, you know, the plasma, big overcharging plasma, has to be overcharging. All heavy bolters across everything, and then we have Marcarius Vanquisher. Forge World is out today. I wanted to bring this model out. We have not seen it in a very, very long time, and it's a lot of fun. It is a strength 16 weapon that's damage 9. Let's hope it can actually do something. It is 2,000 points on the nose. The Tallarn are coming.
Today's mission is Taken Hold, a Strike Force mission from the Tempest of War mission pack. Players must randomly generate a deployment zone and mission rule using the Tempest of War card pack. Players then alternate placing 5 objective markers onto the battlefield, with 1 objective each placed in their deployment zone and the remaining objectives placed in no man's land. The primary objective is Taken Hold, a progressive mission where players score 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they achieve at the end of each of their command phases: holding 1 or more objectives, holding 2 or more objectives, and holding more objectives than their opponent. These are cumulative and cannot be scored in the first battle round. At the start of each player's command phase, they must generate up to 3 secondary mission cards. At the end of their turn, they may discard any of their active secondary mission cards if they wish to.
Here we are.
Oh yes!
Table is set.
Look at this stupidness.
Tanks, just nothing but tanks.
I'm looking forward to this.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
For frame of reference for terrain, we're counting this as one big piece of
It's a thing.
blocking. We've got dense, 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 and then province.
Stuff.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And
I've uploaded a latest data slate of Astra Militarum goodness into the Servo Skull, so hopefully the Servo Skull will be able to save me from myself at various points throughout
Pressure
today.
for the old Servo Skull.
Shut up, you!
I mean, it's fine for you, Servo Skull. I'm in this on my own.
Yes!
I feel like you two are ganging up against me, but fine.
We need it!
Tally ho!
Shall we roll for
See,
first?
it's working. The data slate uploads worked.
Oh, goodness.
Good.
I'm going to let you roll for first.
Okay.
Why don't you do that?
6. I'll take a 4.
Okay. I'll take a 3, so you're going first.
Whoa! Exciting times.
Feeling tanks are in my future.
Yes. Cards phase, because that's the only thing in the command phase, apart from getting a CP. I drew Overwhelming Firepower. Okay, yeah.
Fair.
I drew Blood and Guts. We'll come back to that in a second. And I drew Tempting Target.
Put this one down
Wish
here.
you made that one.
Yeah.
There was a bit of an umming and ahhing going on there.
You can get to every single target. So I'm going to tempt you over here.
Guardsmen, the fastest units in the game, pretty much. But I spent my 1 CP to get rid of Blood and Guts because I don't have Bulgan, I don't have anything. This is a silly list. So I ended up with Bring It Down.
Just my Exorcist.
Yay!
Ah,
So that might be interesting. So we've got some movement coming up, but we'll see what we get going.
just quickly, I did roll my miracle die at the beginning of the turn, and I've got a 3. Not the most useful of numbers, but it is a number regardless, and I have it.
Yes!
Now you can move.
Okay. Starting the movement phase with an advance, and they got a mighty 1, these guardsmen, and they are running over in this direction. You can see what's going to happen next, everybody. Armored Sentinel is moving forward to here. Lehman Russ time, and the first unit of moving 4.99999 inches forward and focusing on the Exodus. Shuffle from these guardsmen, moving out of the way so that the big lad can move forwards. The grinding assault of the next tank commander moving to here. Okay, we've got a few things going on now. We've got this guard squad moving into these bushes out of the way, still blocked by this line of sight blocking. They're giving over a little parking space that will be used later by their tank commander friend. Once that's happened, we're then going to move this Land Raider? Lehman Russ, 4.99999 inches away there. So he can also see the Exorcist. And Colonel Jalid will jump in here. The Armoured Sentinel is coming around the tree to here. Lehman Russ is moving through into the dens. He is moving through into the dens to here so he can see that rhino. This guard squad are moving forward out of the way for their other tank commander. And the tank commander moves forward 4.99999 inches to here to also gain line of sight on that rhino. Weirdly, this guard squad are moving forward towards the Exorcist, you know, because Hammer of the Emperor. We can just about get some range on las cannon and, very importantly, plasma. Just going to move this guard squad forward in case I need them for next turn. There's no point in advancing them because I need the space in front of them for things. And the start of the shooting phase, we have some orders, and Colonel Jalid is using move on the squad over there because we've got Vox casters everywhere. And he's also going to issue take aim on that brave guard squad that moved forward with their plasma and a couple of las guns in range. Our two tank commanders, because they're Tallarn, they're going to use the Tallarn order get around behind them on themselves, which means that they'll get to move 6 inches after firing, which is very nice. Cheeky. Macarius Vanquisher time. So he is going to fire everything at the Exorcist.
Yeah.
Because let's start the shooting as we mean to go on.
I'm in dense.
Yes, you're in dense, so these heavy stubbers that are only to mark will hit on 5s.
Okay.
He does get +1 because he's going against a vehicle, so on his big gun he will be okay. But he has hit a couple of times, and importantly, he's already got some 6s to wound with stubbers.
That's so silly.
Hammer of the Emperor, the 2 5s, 1 more wound, so 3 wounds with heavy stubbers.
At minus.
No minus.
Never remember.
No minus on these stubbers.
2 go through.
Yes!
Wow.
Now,
Good
importantly.
job, Exorcist.
Now hitting on 4s with the Vanquisher cannon because you're a vehicle. I have hit twice on an auto wound. You ready? Mm-hmm. Oh, of course.
Okay, so 1 wound.
So 1 wound, AP 4, so it becomes AP 3.
That's true.
So that is 9 damage.
Oh.
So that's 11 damage in total so far.
Man, I wish I hadn't committed to no CP reroll because it's dead. That's painful. I need to think about whether I'm going to break my vow.
Think about it. Take a mo.
It'd be silly to reroll. Not only would I be breaking my vow, I still got to roll a 6.
Yeah.
So.
But you could roll a 6 now if you wanted.
I don't want to roll a 6.
6!
Do I explode?
Oh,
It's close.
nearly,
But
nearly.
But a cheers removed.
Woo!
Floating off into the heavens.
And we're moving on to the first of the Lehman Russes into the Rhino.
Still in dense.
You're in dense still, and we're firing our heavy bolters for tracing. We're now hitting on 5s. We've got 2 autos, which is very nice. That is all.
And that's it.
That's very good.
So I've got my 3 up safe. She's fine.
And then I rolled my battle cannon, 2d6 shots, 3 shots in total.
Very nice.
And we've missed all of the times. Very good indeed. More tracer heavy bolter fire from the next Lehman Russ. We've got 1 auto hit, and that is all.
Okay.
Auto wound.
I do say them.
And then we got 5 on our total battle cannon shots this time.
Better than last time.
Better than last time. We do hit 3 times. I'll actually have to roll for the wounds though, and I've wounded all 3 times. Comes AP 1.
They all go through.
Nice. So that's 3d3 damage. Oh, God.
4 damage.
Yeah. Ouch. Right, we're going to move on to the mighty Guardsmen, and they're going to fire their different weapons at this rhino, see if we can get incredibly lucky. We're going to go with the first two las guns.
You're rhino hunting.
No, I am re-rolling the one because of take aim, definitely. We'll now do the crack missile, his mist,
Okay.
and then importantly, the overcharging plasma, because it's the only way to play. Take aim means I
Here's
re-roll.
roll 1. He rolls a 4.
He misses, but he is alive.
Yeah.
So they have done absolutely nothing. We're going to come over to the Punisher tank commander now, and he is going to fire everything into this rhino, which is sad times. Yeah, it's sad times because I kind of wanted to keep his guns available to kill the Retributors, but hey, it's not happened yet. So we're going to do some Tracer Heavy Bolters. We're hitting on 4s because of your being in dense, so we've hit 3 times. 1 wound.
Yes, they're
Yes.
fine.
And then the las cannon hits. The las cannon wounds marked for death.
Goes through.
Goes through. Go on, cheeky 6. No.
3.
3. Fair enough. 3 wounds remaining and 40 dice from the Punisher.
Do you need some help?
No, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
I'm just going to keep saying fine until it happens. Believe in me. There you go. Right. So this is the 2 times being able to shoot. That's a lot of Hammer of the Emperor. I'm going to come back with the wounds. 14 wounds, Katie.
14 wounds.
14 wounds.
Yeah, rolled the rest of the wounds off camera just to make it easier.
Yeah, there were 8 Hammer of the Emperors for those playing along at home.
3 up saves.
Yep.
Got 3 wounds remaining.
It's going to be fine. It's not fine, Katie.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fails.
Woo!
You just needed to shoot at me and you would have
Yeah.
killed me. So.
Does it explode?
Well,
Does it explode? Yes!
It doesn't matter, there's nothing in
It does matter because it's an explosion and explosions are cool.
That is very true. I've got 10 girls inside, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
I knew how many dice I just rolled, so I probably could have just taken the amount extra out. I lose 2.
That's okay, it's not bad. And because of his tank order they gave him, get round behind them, he's actually getting round behind himself and coming back to here.
Very cowardly, you meant to come towards me.
He's careful, not cowardly.
Okay.
Careful. Speaking of cowardly, the way those sisters fell out of that rhino means my executioner can't fire at anything now.
Tactics. It's tactics, man.
Whatever's. Anyway, multi-laser from the Armored Sentinel into the 3 Battle Sisters. I've hit twice, 1 Hammer of the Emperor, and 1 more wound. So 2 wounds on that squad of 3.
And the AP is
0.
So 3 ups.
Yay!
What have you got left? You've got nothing left to shoot on that
Nothing
flank.
left to fire on that flank.
And they have a... Yeah, they can't fail morale. Because they've lost 4. They could fail on...
They're a unit of... They've only lost 3.
Yeah, they would have lost 3. They've got an 8, leadership of 8.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We're coming over to the second tank commander, and he is firing past the tree line, missing it into that rhino, which has meant that a plume.
I'm going to use Holy Smokescreen.
Yes. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s, and I am spending 2 CP on Hail of Fire, which means max shots on my Demolisher cannon, so 12 shots. Woo!
Fine.
Yes.
Very fine.
Heavy bolters marking the way first of all. We've got 2 Hammer of the Emperor first of all, and 1 hit past that, which also wounds. So 3 wounds with no AP from the heavy bolters.
1 goes through.
Nice. We've got the pintle-mounted stubber, because of course we have. He's hit all the times. 1 Hammer of the Emperor, and 1 more wound. So 2 more wounds. Fine. Cheeky las cannon hits.
Doesn't wound.
Boo. Very importantly,
Yes.
12 shots from the Demolisher.
I'm gonna be fine.
Well, you are, because I'm actually going to have to wound, which is
Yeah.
frustrating. And I've only hit 4 times.
Mighty Rhino, you can't see me.
But I have wounded. I'm going to double check that too. But it's definitely 3 times at AP 3.
AP 3? Well, I don't make any saves.
Okay, so 3d6 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It dies. Does it explode? Be nice if I could roll an explosion in the tray for once, but no, it doesn't. That was a 5.
Here you go. I made
and then
it
I've got
work
10
for
girls
you.
inside. How it works? You can't
Ow.
just choose me to explode.
I could if I wanted.
Cheating. You're not Alpha Legion.
True.
Chef.
I could be. You would never know.
I don't think
Good
you
point.
Out of all of us.
Oh, they're fine. The
That's
Sacrosancts
nice.
are
Tough
great.
Little, tough little croissants.
They all managed to get out, didn't they?
They did.
Lots of space for them, which is
couldn't
very
hide
nice.
them, though, which is
No,
very sad.
which does mean that we're now going to get punished. Executioner? Plasma executioner.
Executed.
Yes, thank you, Sarah Skull. But we're going to
I'm
start
glad
off.
someone knew what was happening
We're
because
gonna
I
Oh,
didn't.
Tank Commander's also done a cheeky move.
Oh yes, get around behind them. Got around behind his own men.
Nice.
And
So-
don't specify who the them is. It
yeah,
could
it's
be
true.
anyone.
It's true. He moved back 6 inches away so he can fight another day. But his friend, the next Lemur is coming up next, and we're going to start off with the heavy bolters into the Sacrosancts.
There's nothing I can do.
I hitting on 4s because I am Lemur, so I've got 1 hammer of the Emperor so far. That is only 1 wound.
Anyone wound?
Yes, AP1, so a 4 up.
AP1.
Yes.
Well, I have a 2-up save natively, so on Sacrosancts.
All right, fine.
anyway.
Right, I've got D6 shots off the plasma, which is, of course, not overcharging because actually there's no point this time.
That's disappointing.
3.
Ooh.
Always overcharge.
I mean, I wound you on 2s anyway.
It's
But
fine.
fun.
It's fine.
But it's fun. But it's fun, Stig.
It's upsetting.
It's like things exploding.
Yeah, it's true. I've hit you twice,
Okay.
and I have wounded you twice.
Okay. 1 goes through.
Nice. So it kills 1.
Yeah.
And we will move on to the Armour Sentinel in a second.
Okay.
And said Armour Sentinel into the Sacrosancts.
I couldn't
1
take
off
enough
the
away
board.
to hide them, so.
So he's only hit once. And he fails to wound.
Okay,
That was
well, I
worth
didn't need
it.
to hide anyway.
That was the end of the shooting phase. We finished with an absolute beautiful moment there with the Armour
Here
Sentinel.
you go, here's your beautiful moment. A friend
Thank you very
helping
much.
you out with
Uh,
maintaining your dice.
I am not going to charge. I know that sounds surprising to you.
I'm
so
absolutely shocked.
it does bring us to the end of my turn.
Doesn't the Sentinel want to try and get to the Sacrosancts?
No! I've got overwhelming firepower because I killed 3 things, which is very cool. I've got bring it down because I killed the Exorcist, and a tempting target because those folks ran into that building bravely over there.
Yes.
It's your turn 2. Turn 2? Your turn
My
1.
turn 1?
You can have turn 2 if you want. You just will skip 1, have 1 less.
Well, no.
Okay.
No, I'd like to shoot at you. A little bit more, please.
No.
My turn 1. Draw my cards, and it's a little bit of an interesting one. I did get Raised Banner and Blood and Guts. I then got Investigate Sight, which I spent a command point to replace, and do you know what I replaced it with?
What
Stig?
did you replace it
I replaced
with?
it with Bring It Down! The easiest card for me to get.
22 wounds.
No, it's not happening, so that's fine. I've spent a command point. I'm still not going to get it. I'll discard it at the end of the turn. Sure. For my command phase, Gubbins, I rolled a 5 on my Miracle Dice, which is actually pretty helpful.
Yep.
I do like that. Morvenval is going to put her full reroll hits and wounds onto the Paragon War Suits. They can hopefully do a little bit of damage for me.
Cheeky.
And Junith is going to put her reroll wound rolls of 1 onto the Sacrosancts.
Yep.
And that's everything. We can go into the movement now, and then I will shoot you and kill you. First things first in the movement phase, these sisters are going to move back onto my home objective to hold it to score me points next turn. I'm disembarking the Retributors from this Rhino here, and they are moving up and out of the building so they can see some targets. The sisters are also disembarking. They can just get within range of that objective to raise me a banner. The sacrosancts are moving to murder. And the High Abbess steps forward to support. The Paragon Warsuits have been given a variety of targets to eliminate, so they're just moving up this way. The Canoness did roll a 1 on her advance, but that does just put her up into here. And then Junith is also flying. The Rhino is going to drive forward, taking the minuses to movement, because it can just fit through this little gap, and land down here. The standard Battle Sisters down here got a 3 on their advance. They're staying in the dents and just trying to get as far over here as possible. The Retributors, not advancing, but they are going to stay in the dents and move up 6 inches, so they have more options on targets, so hopefully I can take out as many tanks as possible this turn. We're going to start the shooting phase. I'm going to aim at my first tank. Retributors into your tank commander down here. You see what I can do. I am taking the -1 to hit because they did move. So it's 4s and 4s here. Okay, only 3 hits. Only 3 hits. Although they are in range of lots of stuff. So let me just have a second.
Reroll the 1s. There were 2 1s, were there not?
Yes, there were 2 1s. And I can reroll wound rolls of 1 as well because of more than Vol. There you go. Wounding on 4s. Don't get to reroll those ones.
So 3.
3 at -4.
Becomes -3.
Becomes -2.
No, they have all gone through. This is not good for my world.
12 wounds.
They are.
I'm going to roll these one at a time because I have a miracle die that I might be able to use.
Because you want to build
So
attention.
3, 4.
This is
I
good
can't
for me.
kill it, so I'll just roll it normally. So 7, 8. I do also have the bolt come from the Superior. I'm just going to throw in for the lulz. It hits. I can re-roll that wound.
Oh, I saw it for a second.
So you've taken 8 damage down.
Yes, down to 4.
More than well. I'm going to shoot everything into that tank commander, hopefully try and make sure I kill him. I'll use the Polaris missile, part of her Paragon missile launcher.
What's he ever done to you?
He existed.
It's true.
Yeah.
He does exist.
I'm going to start with a Tracer for Delis. I'm hitting you on 2s. I hit you all the time. I'm wounding you on 5s and 6s though, because it's only strength 6.
It would have been freeze through the trees, but yes.
It would have been 3s through the trees, you're right.
Just the 1 wound?
Just the 1 wound. Minus is 1, so nothing.
Does not matter.
Okay, and then the Polaris missile launcher.
But I am traced.
You are traced.
Ha ha!
She doesn't reroll. No, she rerolls for herself in
combat
because of her righteous rage.
Yes.
I put hunter-killer missiles on all of my rhinos, which is very sad because you destroyed all of them.
Yeah.
But 1. I'm going to shoot the hunter-killer missile and see if I can kill your tank commander.
Hitting on a 4 because of the trees.
It's a hit.
Marked for death.
Wounding
maybe.
on a 2.
2? 3?
3, sorry.
Whoa!
Oh!
Minus 2 down to -1.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Marked for life.
Fine. We'll keep on this flank for now, and Junith will try and flame your sentinel alive. 2d6 auto hits. 4. That's fine.
I'll take that.
And then winning you on 4s.
3 wounds?
3 wounds.
AP 1, so 4s. Oh, 2 go through.
Just
2
1 damage.
Down
So
to 4 wounds remaining.
chipped away.
Chipping.
You might notice there's an extra Paragon Warsuit there. Yeah, I put 4 in my list and forgot. Except I don't have 4 Paragon Warsuits because that's incredibly illegal and I can't take it in my list. Hi, Future Jinx here. Yes, I did the big dumb and I do apologise, but it's still a fun game and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back at the end to explain how it would have been different and what I would have done differently. So Stig kindly let me put it down rather than, you know, killing it.
I mean, it was like I was tempted to roll a dice and on a 1, 2 or 3 you didn't get it, but you know, just
You're a
fine.
very kind friend and I'm
Out of
sorry.
interest, yeah. If we were to roll that dice, what would have happened?
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, you got it anyway. There you go.
Yay!
It's always
The
all
world
fair.
is right.
Yes. So these are the Paragon Warsuits that are re-rolling all their hits and wounds because
Yes.
of more than Vol. So I'm going to put 3 of the multi-melters into the Lehman Russ, and then 1 of the multi-melters into the Sentinel because it can't reach.
Yep.
And then all of my missile launchers into the Sentinel.
Yes.
I'm going to start with the multi-melters.
You don't like my stuff, do you?
I really don't. It's very scary. I'm going to start with the multi-melters into the Lehman Russ. I am hitting you on 3s. Reroll the 2. Never mind.
Determined.
Yes. Wounding you on 4s, rerolling. Which is very good because I only hit you once. Wound you once so far. That is 4 wounds.
I liked it more when it was 1. AP 3. Saved 1. 3 have gone through.
And he's got
12 wounds.
12 wounds. Okay, I'll do this one at a time.
Yes.
2, 3. So I can't kill you with a 5.
No.
That is, maths is hard, 7 wounds total.
7
so
wounds
down to
total.
5. Okay.
Lovely.
We'll do the multi-melter into the Sentinel now, on 3s, re-rolling, and then on 3s. Yep, so that is 2 at -4 into the Sentinel.
2 at -4. No save.
No save. Damage is 5.
1 wound remaining.
And then I've got all of my grenade launchers in here.
Oh dear.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3s. Re-rolling. It's a real mixed bag of rolling from me here. And then this will be on 4s because it's only strength 6.
Yep.
Re-rolling. That is 4 at -1.
4 at -1. 4 up saves. Oh! I'm so tempted
You're gonna
to
use a
spend a
reroll?
reroll.
I mean, I do have retributors here.
Yeah, but it'll waste some of
That's
them.
true.
Fine. He's
He's
alive.
alive! What a legend! Alright then. I usually wouldn't worry too much about firing with my bolt guns with my sisters, but I might be able to kill your Sentinel. So none of them are in rapid fire range. So I'm hitting you on 3s.
He's been appropriately annoying.
I hit you once, but it's all I need.
No, it's not.
I don't wound you.
No.
That's very sad.
Yes.
Rewind, because guess who completely forgot she was flying a smarted lady and forgot all of my army rules? I do have an extra miracle die because I get one when my units die at the end of a phase. So
Yes,
in the
you do.
shooting phase, I would have gotten that. I've got a 2, so everyone knows that's what's in my pool. And I get +1 to hit if I'm below starting strength, so those 2s would have hit. Then I rolled to wound with them and I rolled 2 5s. So do you mind taking 2 saves on your Sentinel, please?
He's going to be fine. He's not fine. He only just died, to be
Yes.
fair.
Does he explode?
He does not. He whimpers away. I mean, he bravely runs away because he's done a very good job.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good doggo. Retributor time. Multi-melter time. I've got 2 that are in range of that Lehman Russ. I'm going to see if I can take it out. And then the other 2 in the Superior are going to go into your Guardsmen because they can't reach anything else.
You monster.
I know, I'm really bad about that.
Horrible.
I wouldn't want to take a melter to the face. We'll go into the Lehman Russ first though. Ease it up. I'm hitting you on 4s. That should make you feel a bit better. Yep.
Exactly what you'd expect to happen.
Yeah.
We're in your 4s.
Indeed. No.
Yay! He will.
The Guardsmen then.
Then.
I hit you twice. Win you on 2s. I wound you twice.
Kill 2 of them.
Yes. And then
Feel good
the
about yourself?
no, the bolt gun hits and wounds. They will get a save.
No.
No.
You killed 3.
Okay.
But 2 of them melted.
That's really sad. Charge phase. I'm going to start with the croissants. They're charging the Guardsman and your Sentinel.
You don't just want to charge the Sentinel? I mean, you know, you don't want to be...
No, I definitely want to charge both.
Damn it.
Yes. I need a 5 and I get an 8, which is very nice. I'll move those in and then see what I can do with my conclave of characters behind. I'm not going to charge with more than Vol because I don't want to abandon my safe little cluster and I could fail. I'd rather keep the Sacrosancts back so that they're still giving her the bodyguard.
Yeah. Some maths suggests that you should have enough.
Yes, in theory. So we're in the fight phase now. I'm going to spend a command point on exceptional proficiency so that my Sacrosancts are now hitting on 2s. I want to do as much damage as possible into the Sentinel and to the Guardsman. You seem to be looking very concerned.
I think you can get 1 more in that you buy with your pile, so you're going to be able to get an extra. You'll get 4 and 4 that way.
But then they won't be in coherency.
They're still in coherency.
She has to, one at the back has to be within 2 of the
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yes, that's why. So we did figure out I will have 4 into the Guardsmen and then 3, including the Superior, into the Sentinel. So I'm going to start into the Guardsmen.
Hey, I tried to give you more attacks, that's all I'm saying.
I do appreciate it, you're very kind. So I'm hitting you on 2s into the Guardsmen.
Also, this one upsets me because it's facing the wrong way.
I'm sorry. I'll be re-rolling the ones.
I wasn't going to say anything. Thanks for raising it, Stig.
And then I'm wounding you on 2s.
Into the guards people, yep.
The Guards people re-rolling. Re-rolling ones anyway. So that is 3, 2, 4,
7.
6, 7. 7 wounds gone through.
7 dead. AP free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
Monster.
into the Sentinels. I'm gonna do them all at the same time because my Superior has an extra attack and an extra damage. No, I can't. I do have to do it separately because that's how rules work.
Yes.
So the 2 normal ones, hitting on 2s, re-rolling the 1 for the people nearby, and then wounding you on 4s.
Ooh.
Re-rolling 1s to wound, but
not any of those. So AP 3.
AP 3.
6 up save. No, that one goes
you
through.
take 1 damage, and then the Spear of the Faithful. I hit you all the times. I wound you twice. This is -3 again.
Cheeky 6. Oh!
Okay, that's how you want to play. Fine.
Right, we're going to fight back with these guards people first. So we've got the missile crew hitting back. They are hungry. They've hit both times. Do they wound? They have punched 2 Sacrosans in the face. Go on, save. Yes. But the sergeant has a power sword.
Yep.
And he has missed both times.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
And we're into your morale phase.
Funny morale phase.
Yeah. I'm spending 1 CP on fight to the death over there, which means I roll on a D3, which means I automatically pass because I would have needed a 4.
That's smart.
Yeah, so that's 1 CP to do that. But I do need a 1 for this brave squad over here. Go on. Damn it. They are very much likely to go. Let's find out. No.
Okay. So you got 2 left there.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's my turn. I did get raised banner. I damaged a couple of tanks. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but fine. I did kill your Sentinel. I've not got anything for Blood and Guts yet, and I don't think I'm going to get Bring It Down, so I'm going to discard both of those, so I've got fully fresh cards to score next turn.
Very nice. Very nice. Command phase. I have battlefield supremacy.
Yes, well done.
Easy for me to say.
They were saying battle secrets.
I do have
He
those
does have
too.
many secrets.
Many battle
I've achieved for that already, which is very nice. I have raised the banner, which is very nice, and I have behind enemy lines, which is rubbish.
He's already a
but I'm not going to spend the CP because I've got better things to spend it on. Speaking of which, should we get into the movement? We're starting the movement phase with the Armoured Sentinel that's looking like it's cocking a leg, and it's falling back in this direction. It's staying outside of a possible heroic intervention range from the Sacrosans, outside of heroic intervention range for Morven Val, but within 3 inches of the Retributors, so that when you kill it, one of them has to die. Or you take a minus to move. Hey, one or the other. The Brave Missile Squad are jumping into this space here. The tank commander is moving forward at 4.99999. He's moving at his top profile because at the start of the turn I used Relentless for 1 CP, which puts him on his top bracket for all shooting and moving and stuff and things. This Lemur Musk moves forward a fraction under half to there, so he can have target multiple things. This brave squad are moving forward, getting some range for their las guns and bringing the missile up in the rear. This Lemur Musk that's moving his middle profile is going just half, lowering its gun, very importantly, but staying outside of 6 from the 2 squads. So if he goes pop, it's not going to be a problem. This Lemur Musk is just going to pivot around. I don't think I can get outside of 6 inch, but gives him some options. And then the Vanquisher moves up just to give him line of sight on more of the Paragons in case one or two go pop a little bit too soon. Vanquisher battle tank comes into this space. This squad, the normal folks are just skipping around. We're going to do him out and them in, just to give me line of sight with the missile, but only the missile being seen in return.
It's like the guard okey dokey.
Yeah, exactly. This squad moving forward into rapid fire range with their, or first rank fire, second rank fire range with their las guns as best we can, because there's nothing more embarrassing for a Sacrosanct than to die to a flashlight. We're just going to do a little move with a couple of guards people here. It makes that we're staying within 6 of this other squad, because Jalid is going to jump into the little gap left behind, so that he's in order range for the missile team that fell back. This last Lehman Russ just moves forward a little bit, just making sure that he's staying out of range for if he explodes himself, but also out of range of the tank commander if he explodes. As we move into the shooting phase, we have some orders. Colonel Jalid has given get back into the fight to the missile team that fell back, so they'll still be able to shoot. He's then issuing first rank fire, second rank fire to the squad in front of him, which because of the movement means that that covers the squad in front of him, the next squad over, and the squad behind because of Voxcasters. The company commander with the Punisher cannons has issued gunners shoot on sight to himself, we were ones, and the company commander with the siege cannon, demolisher cannon, has issued a get around behind them, a Tallarn special, which means that he'll be able to move 6 once he's fired. With the orders given, we're going to move straight into the shooting with the las guns, first of all, from the squad next to Colonel Jalid, and they are firing into Sacrosancts. 28 las cannons, 28 las cannons, 28 las gun shots into the Sacrosancts first of all. There's a bunch of 6s, which is what we were hoping for, but we've also got a lot of 1s and 2s. So drop those out. And now 4s, because they are still toughness 3, are they not?
3, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Take away.
Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Unlucky for you. 13 2-ups here, please.
2-ups.
Yes, you'll be fine. How many 1s?
1.
Yay! And the missile launcher that is blast because he's firing a frag grenade, so 6 shots. Good! He's hit once.
Amazing.
Well done, you. And you failed to wound. Magnificent.
Fine.
Tally ho!
And the missile launcher that was get back in the fight. While we're here, we have hit twice this time. One of them is an auto wound. And the second one is a wound, so 2 wounds.
No minus?
No minus.
2-up saves. They're fine?
They're fine. And the other squad, same makeup going in. We're going to fire the missile first in case I get lucky with killing a few. So we
always fires at the same time anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true. I don't know why I said that. We've got 2 wounds.
You've no wounds.
Oh, fine. The plasma pistol that is in range, marked for death and wounds. On your invan.
They're fine.
Lovely. And then the las guns. That's why I was holding this massive handful of dice. But we have got a load of 6s in there, which is nice. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 autos.
7.
It's not translated so well on
No,
the others.
3,
10 in total.
Cool. 2-ups. I lose 1 more.
Yay! Colonel Jalid lowers his plasma pistol to remove 1. No, he doesn't. Coming over to the tank commander that has gunners shoot on sight on place, so he's going to fire the las cannon into the rhino because he can, and then everything else into the Sacrosancts. Because I don't fancy putting a las cannon into a 4-up invuln.
I understand.
Yeah. I'm going to fire that first into the rhino so I don't forget it. I've missed. Good. Onto the heavy bolters.
How better or worse than shooting into the invuln?
You know what? I'd probably take it. It's less frustrating.
Yeah.
Because you go through all that work and then it doesn't do anything. It's really annoying.
I know you play Custodians, right?
Yeah, I know. So I've 2 automatic wounds, 2 more that have gone through to the wound stage, and 2 more wounds.
AP.
So 4 AP1. So ignores.
2 up save because I've got a.
That's
I'm currently covered. This is into the sacrosanct.
Yes.
Yeah. So 1 more goes down. So I've lost 3 so far.
And
total.
then we have the Punisher Gatling Cannon, which has all of the shots.
It's so many. Oh
Yeah, because it's firing twice, of course.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back picking up lots of 6s and 1s.
Smart. 22 wounds.
21.
21
I've
wounds?
recounted. 21. My
Put
mistake.
1 back in my pocket.
Yeah.
I have a 2 up save here because of Junith is currently giving me light cover because she has an aura within 6 inches. Annoyingly, because of the bodyguard rule, when I really want to keep these girls alive, I'm gonna have to roll these one at the time in case I want to use a stratagem to improve my save.
Stay with us, folks. It's going to be fine.
Yes.
It's going to be
Stig,
fine.
entertain them while I roll this.
I don't
Fine.
know. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's not fine.
That's fine. 1's dead so far. Fine. I've got 6 remaining. So fine.
Another one.
So 4 remaining now. Fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. I know. This is so entertaining. So that's 3 dead.
We might have
total.
fast forwarded through this bit.
We could probably.
Who knows,
fast forward.
Mr. Editor, you may have done it right, or Mrs. Editor. 4 die in
So,
total.
4 die, which would leave me with 2. You've got other stuff that can shoot at it. So I'm gonna leave it and take a risk.
So what you're meaning is you could have rolled all 21 at the same time.
I could have done, but I was doing things correctly
It is the correct play. It is the correct way
and
of
not
doing
cheating.
it. Yes. Okay, that went pretty well. I'm going to switch tacks onto the other flank to see
Okay.
what's going on next. And we're going to go over to the Macarius Vanquisher.
He scares
So we're going
me.
to Heather Stubbers and the Vanquisher cannon into the Paragon Warsuit. Stubbers first. Can we hit? We've hit a few times. And we've got some 6s. We've got 4 6s, so that's nice. And then we've got 4 also hits.
Oh,
Throwing that
goodbye
on the floor.
dice.
So they are toughness 5
5.
or 6? Yeah, so 5 wounds in total, no AP.
No AP, 2 up save on the Paragon Warsuits. 1 goes through.
1 wound, woo!
So 1's down to 3 wounds.
Right, we've got the big guns, so we've hit once.
Okay.
He has wounded. It is AP 4.
AP 4. So syncs up. Come on.
AP, it'll be 5 up, but yes, and that is 9 damage.
Either-
2 up save, armor contempt, so...
Oh yeah. So
Yes.
So it'd be a 5 up?
Yes, but you rolled a 3.
I could spend a command point and 2 of my miracle die to make it so I pass.
You only 1's dead. Well, like put it this way, if you don't, so
Yeah.
it is your choice.
I'm gonna have a think.
We come on now to the Lemurus Battle Cannon tank because you did take away that
I
1,
did. Yes. I decided not to try and save it.
which was probably the right play because
Yeah.
otherwise my Plasma Executioner could have
Yeah.
thought it shot
like-
at
I
them.
don't want
Now
that.
he can't because you took the right one away. But I'm going to go on to the other Lemurus and we're going to fire everything into Paragon Warsuits, starting off with the heavy bolters, and we've hit a few times. No hammer
Auto
of
wounds.
the Watsits, but we do get they are toughness 5. I've
Toughness
actually
5.
yeah, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. What's the?
Normally AP1, but doesn't
Nothing.
count for
So
you.
2 ups. They're fine.
And then the battle cannon shots. Obviously, we can fire both at the same time. So 7 shots in total. 4s. We've got 1 auto wound and 3 more. And 2 more. So 3 in total. AP2 becomes AP1.
So 3 up safe. Damage is D.
2d3.
2d3.
So, or a d3 each. And you're -1 damage.
-1 damage.
So
They've
maximum
got
is 4. And they
wounds.
have. Oh, they have 4? Ooh, cheeky.
Because I'm going to spend a command point and a miracle die to put this one up to a 3, which would save it.
So 1d3.
1d3.
It's turn 2, becomes 1. So a single damage. All of that tank. 1 wound. Well, that's frustrating. We'll come on over to Damaged Boy. He's going to turn his cannon this way, very importantly, because he's now hitting everything into the Paragon Warsuits, hitting on 5s because he is damaged. And we've got only the one, so I saw a bunch of 5s and I was like, oh yay.
Very excited.
I got very excited.
They hit though.
Yeah, lots of hits, that's not bad. And this is a heavy bolter, so 2 wounds there.
1 wound.
Nice. 1 to 2, and then 2d6 shots, 6 this time. Oh, there we go. 3 automatic wounds.
3 auto wounds.
Yeah, so 3 up saves because of Armor Contempt.
Armor Contempt.
Woo!
Goes through.
Can he take him? No!
Is it minuses?
D3 damage, -1.
Does
He's
the
got a
single
wound left. Okay, Plasma Executioner going into the Retributors now, because 2 Lehman Russ taking 2 wounds of Paragon Warsuits. Anyway, moving swiftly on, Heavy Bolters into the Retributors. We're hitting on 5s, so that's 1 hit and auto wound.
Okay. Goes through.
So that
I
would
take
kill
the
one.
Superior?
Yes. And then 8
is actually
shots
the
with the Plasma. We're not overcharging because there's kind of no point in just doing mortal wounds to myself.
Goodbye, dice.
Oh, lots of 1s, so I'm glad I didn't overcharge.
Oh, yeah.
And only a single hit, which we wound with.
AP is...
3.
So I have my 6 up. Invul? Nope. 1 more goes down.
Ooh. When Lehman Russ battle tanks can't do it, you turn to the Loyal Guards people to finish them off. Let's show them how it's done. Las guns. We've hit once. Okay, not so good. And we have wounded. Okay.
It does kill 1, fine.
The plasma gun misses. Frag missile is 5 shots.
Okay.
Come on. We've got 1 automatic, 2 more hits. That is actually 3 wounds from the missile.
1 more dice, I've got 1 left.
Ooh, that's it. That's the
I'm going
squad.
to reroll.
Yeah?
I'm going to reroll. No, I'm not.
Okay, we're coming back to this flank now. We're going to fire the Plasma Executioner at the Sacrosans. First of all, let's tag them with the Heavy Bolters. Oh, look at those 6s.
Very nice.
So we've got 5 automatics. So 4 and 2 hits, which turn into, 2 more wounds. So 7 wounds in total for the Heavy Bolters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3 up saves.
Yes, except -1.
Yes. Or you still getting the cover bonus, so it'd be 2s.
But
There are 2 1s in there.
they're dead.
Oh! The tank commander with his order moves around the tree, and he's going to be able to fire everything into Morven Val. How cool is this? Right, the tank commander is going to fire everything into Morven Val. We'll start off marking you with the heavy stubber. Hit once. Does wound. Marks for death.
2 up.
Takes the first wound.
Takes a wound. Okay, she's down to 7.
Las cannon. Hits and also wounds.
Okay. 2 up save. She's
2 up in Bun.
What's the AP?
AP 3
Oh, the
becomes
AP
2.
3 down to 2, but it's 4, sorry.
Yeah. But even so.
Just so she's
4. Does she half damage or?
fine. I saved it on a 5.
Oh.
I rolled a 5. I would have had a 4 up save.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
Stubbers. We have hit most of the times 1 auto wound.
Okay.
Toughness is
5.
does not matter with those. So 3 more saves. AP 1.
AP 1 down to nothing.
Yep.
2 ups. She's fine.
And then because I've used Hail of Fire for maximum shots with the Demolisher, 12 shots.
Oh.
1 off the
Bye
board.
dice.
A terrible roll. Only 1 autos. Lots of 1s and 2s there. Okay, so we are still. Sorry, you said the toughness was
5.
Toughness 5. So the Demolisher cannon is 10. So 2s.
Just a wound.
Okay, so 6, 7 in total.
AP
7 in
is...
total becomes AP 2 for you.
Comes AP 2, so I still have a 4 up save.
Woo! D6. So
D6.
3d6.
I am going to use a command point reroll here.
Okay.
Does
So
save
2d6.
it. So 2d6.
She's
Get rid of
had
my
how many?
command point.
How many damage? Only the one through so
Got
far.
7 remaining.
Double 6. 7 exactly.
Well, she halves damage.
Damn it!
So that becomes a 2, and then it
Two
becomes-
2s,
yeah.
so 4.
Yeah.
Rubbish!
So she's on 3 wounds left.
3 wounds remaining, is she?
It's the end of your shooting phase.
Disappointingly.
Yes. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble and spend the rest of my command points on Rejoice the Fallen. So
Spend
for
'em.
There she is. For the Retributor down here, I can shoot as though it's my shooting phase because she is now below half strength where she wasn't before. I'm going to shoot everything at Mr. Friend down here. Because I've got a 5 in my Miracle Dice pool, all I need is 1
Failed
damage
save.
to go, 1 fail save. And I can kill that, which means I've got better targets for next turn.
If she stays around in the morale
She's
phase.
also, yes, that's very true. But she's also stayed still. So I'm hitting you on 3s because she stayed still this turn. I only hit you once. We do your 4s.
Yep.
I do wound you. You're saving on a 5? Ah! Wasted! Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
I mean, Morvenval's still around, you know, and she should not be.
Yeah. So there was a bit of a risk spending the last of my command points, but I felt like it was worth it to try and take out that tank. Now there is an interesting interaction because the rule allows me to shoot as though it is my shooting phase, and an Armorium Cherub is used in your shooting phase right after you've shot. I don't know whether I could use an Armorium Cherub here or not. Now, I feel like I shouldn't be able to. That doesn't feel like rules as intended, but I'm not really sure. If you guys have had this interaction and you've come up with it one way or another, let me know in the comments. I'm actually quite interested.
Yeah, we feel it's not what it's
something that happens
intended,
often.
so we're not going to play it,
Yeah.
but it's definitely interesting to
Yeah.
get other perspectives
Yeah,
on
because
it.
usually things are specifically in your shooting phase or when you shoot, so
Yeah.
it's a bit of a weird one. Regardless, I'm not doing it. It doesn't feel right. I do have a morale test to take for her, though. I fail on a 4.
Yes.
I do fail on a 4.
A 4, you
This
say?
is where I want to roll. I use my 2, my miracle die. Why was I rolling that? That was silly of me. She's fine.
She's fine.
I know, I forgot about my
She
miracle die
lives to
for a
shoot
second
again,
there.
and she can use that and show up next time.
And actually, I do get a miracle die at the end of your shooting phase because you killed my Sacrosanct and I got a 4. So I'm going to hold on to that for now.
So you swapped a 2 for a 4, essentially.
Yeah, it was a nice
all
little
right, isn't it?
trade up, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
We'll go into my turn 2 then. My command phase. Worth mentioning, you did score 10 points at the end of
Yes,
your turn.
raised banner and battlefield supremacy, and I obviously got rid of behind enemy lines because that's not the guard way, unless you got silence.
Quite
So yeah.
So in my command phase, my stuff that's happening, I do score 10 points on the primary because I'm holding 2 objectives still.
Yeesh.
And I drew Overwhelming Firepower. Actually surprisingly doable this time.
Very doable,
Battlefield
yeah.
Supremacy, which is doable with some careful manoeuvring.
Because Morvenval still be alive.
Because Morvenmal is still alive.
Yeah.
What an absolute ledge. And I did get deployed Teleport Home, and now in theory it would be possible with good positioning because I do have Zephyrim to come down this turn. But it's not worth it, so I spent my only command point to get Hold the Line, which interestingly I might be able to get, unless things go horribly wrong for me this turn, but fingers crossed, which never happens. So that's the cards. For my actual command phase stuff, Morvenval's going to put her full reroll to hits and wounds on those Retributors. I'm really hoping they're going to do the damage this turn. And then that's it. I can put the reroll ones to wound from Junith onto the Battle Sisters because why not? She may as well put it on something. Maybe I can kill that Sentinel.
Maybe.
Rhino is going to making sure I'm not going within an inch of your Sentinel. I'm just outside of an inch. You're welcome. Morvenval is going to stamp to here. The Retributors are going to move because I'm going to be targeting the tank in the dents anyway. The move doesn't actually make a difference for my hitting. Junith rolled a 3 on her advance. Because she can fly, that puts her perfectly onto the objective so she can flame. Canoness is coming for the Sentinel. Paragon Warsuits are moving up. Fine for Battle Sisters to be aggressive. I won't be able to shoot the Guardsmen because I can't see them, but I can start trying to steal that objective. We will kick off the shooting phase with one of the most important things I'm going to be doing, which is all of the Retributors at your Vanquisher.
They're all going to miss. It's going to be fine.
Well, I can re-roll, so it's fine.
They're going to miss again.
Got 4's re-rolling. That's already... No, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly average.
Yeah, it's average.
But the reroll's making
reroll
it not average.
Oh, and then 4's to wound, re-rolling because Morven Val is absolutely ridiculous.
And again, the average, and again, Morven Val's going to now change the average.
So that is 7. You'll have a 5-up save because of Armor of Contempt and everything.
2-up save. I've saved 2, so that is 5 that have gone through. I have 12 wounds in total.
Have to do this one at a time because Miracle
dice.
4.
8 remaining.
5.
7 remaining.
6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, he doesn't explode.
No explodey.
Oh.
Your execution has been executed.
I'm going to spend my cherub. Also, I keep remembering off camera that my 6s do additional AP, but it's not actually mattered. So I'm just going to spend my cherub now. I'm going to shoot at your friend.
My tank commander.
tank
What's my
commander.
tank commander ever done to you?
I mean, he did shoot more than one in the face.
Yeah, but she lived. That was fine.
Well, I still need my vengeance. You could still explode, though.
Nah, yeah, I will. If you kill me, I explode and kill you back.
Well, so far I've not hit you.
Yeah.
And I continue not to hit you, so nothing happened and it's all fine. I did put the superior from that squad into the Sentinel and did nothing, but did it off camera.
My brave Sentinel
He's
doggy.
so brave. But I do have the rest of the sisters down here. They're in rapid fire range.
He's going to be fine.
Yes. I hit you on 3s. No one nearby to make that any better. And then wounding you on 5s. Nothing happened.
Yay!
I did the Stormbolter from the Rhino. I'll
Yes.
quickly do. So I got 4 shots there.
And the plasma pistol from
And
the
the plasma
Canoness.
pistol from the Canoness as well. I do hit you 3 times. I wound you twice.
Woo! Cheeky.
They do have AP on them because my 6s do additional AP.
Well,
but
only
it
one's
doesn't
gone
have
through
AP
anyway.
because Armor of Contempt.
I don't get armor contempt, but on a 5 I do pass
of
anyway.
course. So we'll go on to the Canoness. I'm not going to supercharge.
You could do because 2 wounds remaining.
But
you'd
I can kill myself.
But you could kill my armor sentinel.
Or myself, and I can
Or
charge
you could
armor.
kill my armor sentinel.
I'm not overcharging.
Oh!
I'm assuming it's yes, it's a single shot.
Has anyone overcharged in this game?
No.
This is the annoying thing because, like,
Nice.
general rule is overcharge at all
All the
times.
time.
But when there's literally no point apart from doing
I do
mortal
wound you on
wound.
2s already,
Yeah,
so
fine.
it is a wound. It doesn't have extra AP because of my shenanigans, so it's AP 4.
So AP 4, I do not get a save, so it actually does go through.
Oh, so it's just 1 damage.
Oh,
so it's down to
see?
1.
All of that for that.
Yeah, worth it. We're moving on to Morven Val. Oh, and also when I said my Canoness was wounding on 2s, I meant 3s. The dice, I rolled a 3.
It was fine.
Higher than a 3. My brain just got confused. Apologies. We are on to Morven Val now. I forgot to mention it in the command phase. Junith put her reroll hit rolls onto her because I can
Wound
put it onto
rolls?
a character. Hit rolls. She...
Wound rolls are 1? I might be wrong.
It's a hit roll. You can reroll the hit roll.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's the Palatine that does the wound roll of 1. That's the one. So she can reroll her hit rolls because you've put it on a character, and I'm going to shoot everything into your Punisher. Because
Okay.
I'm planning on charging your tank commander.
Yes.
So we'll start with a Trace of Fidelis. I am hitting you on 2s, so rerolling 1s because of Junith. Wounding on 5s and 6s. So it's just the 1 wound. It does get an extra AP though, which, so it's AP 1, up to 2, down to 1, I reckon.
Okay, freeze. Oh, good.
Just
That
take
goes
2
through.
damage.
2 damage.
And
Okay,
then
down to 10.
The Prioris Missile, I've got 2 shots. 1 hits, 2 hits. 1 wound
AP on that one is
2.
cool. AP 1, so it goes through. So saves it.
Saves it?
Yes.
Very nice. Retributor time now. I'm going to finally try and destroy that Lehman Ross.
He's gonna be fine.
I hit you on 3s this time because I've not moved. I hit you the once, wounding on a 4. I don't wound, but I am going to spend my cherub here. This time it still only hit you the once.
Woo!
Silly Retributor.
Hey!
I'm getting very confused with all these different tank names. I'm
Lehman
just throwing
Russ.
that one out there now.
Lehman Russ.
Yes.
Yes.
So I've got a bunch of different guns happening with my Paragon War suits. I've got 2 of my multi-melters going into the Punisher, 1 going into the Executioner, and then all of the Paragon grenade launchers are going into the Lehman Russ.
The battle cannon Lehman Russ. Yes.
Battle Cannon Lehman Russ. But I got the right name.
You did, absolutely.
I'm going to start
They're
with,
all Lehman Russ.
I'm gonna start
Everybody's
with
a
the
winner.
Tracer Stormbolters.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Where are they going? Stormbolters.
Stormbolters into the Lehman Russ.
Right, cool.
Hitting you on 3s. It's not bad hitting.
No.
Wounding you on 5s and 6s though.
Wounding on 6s because toughness 8. Stormbolter.
Sorry, it's not a Stormbolter, it's a grenade launcher. And it's
Oh,
range
fine.
6. Sorry,
5s and 6s.
it's getting very confusing.
Just the one.
The single, it does get an extra AP, which does put it at AP2 down to 1.
So, cool. Freeze. Freeze. Oh, good.
D3 damage, can't kill you. Take 1 more wound.
Fine.
We'll move on to the 2 multi-melters into the Punisher.
Yes.
I'm getting it, I'm getting there.
The Gatling cannon one.
Yes. I hit you 3 times. Force to wound. I wound you 3 times.
5s. 2 go through.
2 go through.
I've
Do
got
this
10
one-
wounds
I
left.
can do this one at a time because in theory I could kill you. I can't kill you,
No.
so I'm just gonna roll it.
Okay. You do that.
So it's 4 damage,
Woo!
and then the 2 into the Executioner. Did I get that one right?
Yes.
Yes! I hit you the once. I do wound you.
Oh, I thought with the fancy it
It's
was
very
going to work.
fancy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll do you a fancy for the damage.
Oh, go on then. Woo!
It was a 2.
Down to
Apparently
10.
if you roll fancy, you roll a 2. That's just the rule now. We're going to move into the charge phase. I could shoot with a couple of other things, but it will just extend charges for me, and the charges are very important for me to be able to slingshot into good positions. I did get a miracle die at the end of the last phase for killing your...
Go on then. You can do it. I believe in you.
I can't remember its name. I have no
Plasma Executioner.
Executioner. Okay. Look, it's a learning experience. I did roll a 3, which is nice because now I've got a lot in my miracle dice pool. My first charge is Paragon War suits into your Guardsmen. I need an 8 to get to where I want to be, so I'm going to spend a 5 and a 3 to make that an 8.
It just happens.
So they move
it's just
in.
done.
That's the first charge. Success.
Sounds like cheating.
No, it's my army rule.
Oh.
It's a 4 for the Battle Sisters to get into your Guardsmen because fighting through walls.
Stupid rule.
Yes, they get in on a 6, so hopefully I can do enough damage to take, or at least annoy you on that objective. Charges over here, pretty simple. Morvenn Vahl's going to go into your tank commander.
Yes.
I remembered. She can't really fail, but a 7 gets her nicely in position. The Canoness is then going to charge into your Sentinel.
Anything but a double 1.
I panicked for a second there. I'm also going to charge the Retributors and the Rhino in, but I'm literally just moving them in an inch so I don't need to roll it. I'm just going to wrap you so you can't steal my Hold the Line away. We're going to kick off with the Paragon War suits. I have piled in round and I managed to tag your Executioner.
I think the guards people are going to be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Not a problem at all. You're picking up a lot of dice. I'm not liking
I've
this.
got 9 attacks. I'm hitting you on 4s, winning you on 2s.
I've got
Minus 2.
7 guards people. It'll be fine.
It's fine. I'm only hitting you on 4s though, although that is a good roll. That is a good roll.
Yeah.
And then 2s.
Killing on 2s.
Yeah, that's 6 dead.
That's 6 dead. Yes. Yeah.
Well, you've got the 2 wound friends in there.
Well, no, it'll be the sergeant that has to stay around. So I have the faintest hope of not failing morale.
I understand.
But, you know, he's got a power sword. It'll be fine.
Morvenn Vahl, I'm going to use the lunging strike. You're not going to shoot me in the face again. Please don't. Have you made sure she's facing you at least?
No, because she doesn't deserve it.
Wow. Completely offended.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting you on 2s.
But unfortunately now she's got caught up in the tree, you see, so she's going to miss all the
Oh
time.
yeah, okay.
One-
That's
the
how,
bracken is
that's
a
how the
minus
rules
one to
work.
hit.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure. We're hitting you on 4s. Re-rolling because she's more vulnerable and she hates the entire world.
I mean, good job, really. It is a very good job. Ooh.
Cool. So that is
A lot of
5
wounds.
at -3 and a mortal wound in addition.
Ooh, so -2, so 4 up saves.
I just need one of these to go through. Even with a reroll,
Yeah.
it won't work.
No.
Do you explode? Because you could take her out.
Yes.
Oh, the one time was amazing. Oh, what a shame. Into the Armoured Sentinel then.
I mean, I think everybody at home is disappointed in what just happened because they
I'm
wanted.
disappointed. I feel like we should have just
They
set the
wanted
explosion.
Morvenval to just
It
die in
it would have
flames.
been hilarious if after taking a cannon to the face and surviving, only to get blown up.
It's because she got stuck in the tree.
It's because she got stuck in a tree.
What happens?
It's like a cat.
Look out for trees, everybody.
Yeah, dangerous things.
Yeah.
Words to live by.
Yeah.
The Canoness.
Sylvaneth.
Canoness is going to now attack with her Blessed Blade into your Sentinel.
Yes.
Hitting you on 2s. I hit all the times, wounding on 5s and 6s though, because I'm not that tough. I'm only a 1 wound, -2. -3, sorry.
No.
No, that is 2 damage.
Do I explode? No.
You'd have all these tanks. You'd think an explosion would happen at some point.
Because no one's overcharging.
That's the
Probably
mistake. Just one little bit of combat left. Nothing much exciting. Battle Sisters into Guardsmen. 4s and 4s. Well, I do hit you twice. No wounds. You can hit me back though.
Yes, I can. I'm going to get lots of dice because I'm all going to pile in because it's going to be funny.
Very nice.
Right, we've managed to get all of the guards people in except
Very
for one
impressive.
at the end. So, yeah, we're going to absolutely smash it. Unfortunately, apparently, Hammer of the Emperor doesn't work in combat.
Surprising.
Weird
that.
that, isn't it?
Shooty thing
4s
only
again.
works for your shooties.
Yes, 2 wounds, first of all, for the guards people. I think it was the missile team that were punching the Canoness
I'm
in the
fine.
face. And then the power
Canoness.
sword hits once, does not wound.
He stabs himself and.
No Harry Carry here. So the hero sergeant, we piled him in and we did fight him. Well, I rolled off camera for the hits,
Yep.
but I did mark for death. So we're going to roll the wound on camera. And of course,
No, you could have killed the
the one wound,
suit.
a 4,
Alas.
yeah, it would have been fun, but
He
yeah.
does need to take morale.
Yeah, it's fine. He's going to be absolutely fine. He's not fine.
Okay, goodbye. That's my turn. I did get Battlefield Supremacy because I'm on 1, 2 and my home objective, which is very nice, 5 points. I'm going to discard overwhelming firepower because I have a feeling a lot of my my firepower is going to be dead next turn and it's going to be very hard for me to achieve. And I still have Hold the Line in play, which is looking very doable at this point. So, fingers crossed and going into battle round 3.
Okay, in the command phase, I've drawn Assassination, which is actually looking pretty good. I drew Investigate Site and Hold the Line. I spent 1 CP and I drew Deploy Teleport Homer. So that was a great spend.
Amazing.
Not so fun. I'm going to be getting rid of that at the end, I would expect. But we do have still some resources here. We've got some problems to deal with, but we have a plan. We're going to be powering him up and putting him on his top profile, but we're also moving him 4.999 in this direction. And the Punisher Executioner, the Plasma Executioner falls back 4.999 backwards. These guards people are moving around and getting into some ranges. Shuffling for ranges with the Voxcaster and bringing the Sergeant's Plasma Pistol up in range. These folks are falling back. Orders may come into effect. This one is just trundling forward, half range of course. just to be in range of that objective, giving more options. We're also going to move this Leman Russ forward as well. Similar, moving only half, giving himself options in future turns. And we're going to move the Marcarius Vanquisher forward, also giving options in future turns. I actually moved that missile unit back because I realised I could get them outside of an inch from Junif and still within 3 of the objective and taking cover. So having a cover save.
Can't heroic clear to me?
Oh, fine. I'll figure that out afterwards. Yeah, might be able to just do that. Yeah. I'll double check that in a second. But orders wise, so the tank commander is using Gunner's Kill on sight, giving himself reroll 1s. Colonel Jalid is ordering get back in the fight using the Voxcaster ability to ping that all the way over to the squad that are over here with the Battle Sisters, and then first rank fire, second rank fire for the other squad, which then allows to ping, ping, ping because of the auras and Voxcasters. So that's very nice. We've got some targets. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're starting off with the guard squad that fell back. So we're doing the plasma pistol and las guns into the Battle Sisters, the plasma gun into the Paragon Warsuit, and the crack missile into the Paragon Warsuit as well. Because why not?
So what are you going to start with?
Let's start with the stuff into Paragon Warsuit. So let's do the rapid-fire plasma gun. Let's hit once. It was hammer there, also wound. So yeah, that has wounded. AP3 becomes AP2, 4 up.
Which is fine.
And then the crack missile, no. Plasma into the Battle Sisters, no. Okay. And then the las guns. We've got 3 automatic wounds, and that's it, 3 wounds.
AP is
nothing, so 2 up.
They're fine.
They're fine. Look at them being fine, everybody.
So fine. Everything is fine. It's all fine.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
We're going to fire the wounded Battle Cannon Leman Russ into the Paragon Warsuits now. So hitting on 5s, we've got the heavy bolters first. We have hit 3 times, no autos.
Okay.
And 4s. That is 3 wounds.
2 up save.
Yes.
That one final Paragon Warsuit goes down.
Yes.
Goodbye.
And then the 2d6 shots, that is 8 shots this time. I can't count. Why can't I count? There we go.
Maths is very hard.
At this time of the evening, it is.
Yes, you've got an auto wound.
So I've got an auto wound, and I've got 2 hits, and they become 2. So 3 wounds. AP1.
So 1 goes through.
D3 damage.
Oh no, wait, AP1? I'd have a 3 up save.
Yes, so that is fine. So it kills the 1 on 1 wound. That is okay. Okay, with that, we are going to change tack a little bit. We're going to come back to the tank commander who's going to fire everything into Morven Val. Let's start off with the heavy bolter. 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the order he put on himself. So that is 1 automatic wound and 3 hits. She is toughness 5, so 1 more, so that is 2 wounds.
And this is the
heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter, so no AP.
Yeah.
And damage 1.
Yes, because you half damage.
Fine.
Yeah. So we've now got.
I've got the other one to roll. She's fine.
Okay.
So she's taken a wound. So
there's only 1, so it was only.
Oh, it was only the 1?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
It's fine anyway. Sorry, I thought
and then the las cannon. A 3 would have hit, a 1 would have re-rolled, but what do I roll? Of course 2. I roll a 2. We will now move on to the Punisher Gatling Cannon. We're firing both in one go because you have to fire it at the same target. And I've got lots of dice.
I can see.
Right, I'm going to re-roll these 1s.
Okay. The 6s are auto wins. I'll take
6s
those out
are
of
auto
you
wins,
and just get them out of
thank
the
you.
way.
Get these 2s out of the way.
Oh yeah, get rid of the 2s. No one likes 2s. There you go. There's
Ooh.
2s for you.
And one more 6 in there, that's fine. And then this will be
Start
4s.
shooting.
Yeah. 4s now to wound. Okay, and we've got some more here.
1, 2, 3. I'm just counting dice now so that I can
5,
prepare my saves.
10, 15, 18 wounds. 18 2-up saves.
18 total?
18 in total.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
2-up
9,
saves.
10.
You just need to
11,
make
12,
some ones
13,
there, please.
15,
Oi, 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 oi.
16, 17, 18. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do these one at a time
Ah!
because I've got 2 different things that I can do
Oh,
to save
damn
her.
it.
And she's got 2 wounds remaining. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's
This is
fine.
like, what's the Archon saves?
Fine. She's fine. The shadow field.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. Hey,
She's got
she's
1
taking a
wound
wound.
remaining. She's fine. She's got a wound.
Got
remaining.
1 wound remaining. Wow. Just because that's annoying, I'm going to do something equally annoying and fire a missile team into Morvenval. We've got 5 shots. We've got 1 automatic wound, and we've got 3 other hits, and 1.
Toughness 5.
Yes, so it's
wounds?
2 wounds.
Cool. So I'll
Go on,
use
fail them both.
2 up. 2 up. She's fine.
Ooh!
She's fine. She's fine.
We're going to come over to the guard squad at the back, all into Morvenval. We'll do the lasguns first, because that's more embarrassing for her. We have hit a lot of times,
Take offense.
actually. Yeah, so we've auto-wounded 5 times, and we've hit another couple of times. And so that is, yeah, 7 saves to make this time.
Okay. 2 ups. I'm so sorry I have to keep doing this one at a time. It's the rules.
Yay!
I'm going to
Let her die.
spend my command point to Moment of Grace it to increase it by 1
Damn
so she
it.
doesn't die.
And 1 more save
more.
there? 2
2
more
more.
save? Ho!
She's gone.
She's gone to lasgun fire.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Does she explode?
Hey!
Oh, Val exploded! That is the
Amazing!
best thing. So it's just a single mortal wound onto Junith. Oh, I caught my throat when I that really hurt. Ouch.
We're coming over to the fully operational Lehman Russ battle tank, and he is firing everything into the Paragon War Sisters. And we've got, these are the heavy bolters. We've auto-wounded, and we have hit a bunch of times.
Okay.
4s now. So we have done another. So that is 5 wounds in total from the heavy bolters.
5, so AP 1, so AP nothing again.
Yeah. 2 ups.
2 up saves. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm just. They're 1 wound each.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, you remove damage, right?
-1 damage.
Yeah, that's
So
why
1
they
has
want.
taken 2 wounds.
Kill, and then 2d6 shots. Oh, it's only 3 shots from the battle cannon. We have wounded, auto-wounded once. We have, that is the wound. So yeah, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Sorry, that took me a
AP
moment. AP2 becomes AP1.
So 3 up save. Damage is
D3.
just the
Only
one,
the one.
so
One
it's
is on 1 wound remaining. Coming on to the Mercurius Vanquisher now, and we're a little bit of split fire. We're doing 2 heavy stubbers into the Retributor in cover, and we're doing everything else into the Paragon War Suits. I'm saying that out loud and thinking, should I do something different? No, I've said it, why not?
Okay.
We'll do this into the Retributor. So that here's 1 auto wound, 3 additional hits, and
History.
yep, so 3 wounds.
AP is.
No AP, so 2 up saves. Oh no, 3 up saves.
She dies.
She dies. And then
Okay.
the same into the Paragon War Suit, because there's 1 on 1 wound. We've got 2 automatics, and then 2 more to wound with. No, so just 2 wounds.
I've only got 1 left on here. The AP is nothing still, so.
Yep, 2 ups.
2s.
Yep.
I have got another one. I risk it. She's fine.
Fine, and then the 2 Vanquishers.
Trying to waste your Vanquishers.
Your vehicles, so I hit on 3, so only
Yep.
1, and that wounds.
2 wound. The AP is
AP4 becomes AP3.
AP3, so I have a 5 up save, which I'm going to use my miracle die to save it.
Ooh, hiss.
I'm sorry.
We're going to come over to the last two guard squads, and we're doing these all into the Paragon War Suits. I'm going to start off with the las guns because they're all in rapid fire range. There is a lot of shots. So all the 6s out for autos. That's a terrible roll.
What are you hitting on?
Hitting on 4s.
Oof.
But obviously only 3 auto wounds.
Yeah.
And now 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where my 6s were. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 saves first of all.
2 ups. So that does chip the last one down and
Kills
takes
one.
one down to 2 wounds.
And yeah, so it was 3 that went through in total, wasn't it?
4, yeah, 3 that went
Oh,
in
yeah,
total.
yeah.
1 was on a wound, so that
Yep.
last one is down to 2 wounds.
And the plasma, which is in rapid fire range, misses. Was not overcharging. The plasma pistol from the sergeant hits. Wounds. AP3.
Which becomes AP2. There's the damage.
Damage 1.
So she's down to 1 wound.
Crack missile from the missile squad.
Oh, goodbye dice.
Hits. Oh, come on!
It's the stress.
Wounds.
Wounds. AP is
Oh, it's a crack missile. I've completely forgotten. Everybody at home knows already.
2, I think.
-2,
AP2.
so down to 1.
Yeah.
So I save it on a 3.
No!
So she's fine.
Let's see if Colonel Jalid can finish her off.
He might be a living legend.
He does hit. He does not wound.
He's not a living legend.
Which means that the squad that are next to him do come on and fire everything. Let's do embarrassing las gun fire.
Okay.
Some autos to start us off
That's very nice.
with.
That's 5 autos so far.
Yes.
Very nice. We'll put those dice to one side. Decent hitting.
It's not
this
bad. I mean, it's actually not great. It's about average, but you know. And that is another
5 more,
5. So
so
10 onto the Paragon War
Helpful.
Suit before we get to the plasma and the crack.
These are
and
2
all that
ups.
sort of stuff.
Just need. I need to stop dropping my dice. Just need to fail 1, and she's dead. But I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Onto the plasma pistol. Does
My
not
dice
hit.
go.
The rapid fire plasma gun does not hit. The crack missile hits. Wounds.
Oh. Saves.
Well, that was frustrating. So I do get 5 points for assassinate, which is very, very nice. I'm going to get rid of deploy teleport homers and hold the line because
Understandable.
they mean nothing to me.
And I did get hold the line at the end of my turn because you're not
did
within
indeed.
6 of my deployment zone.
Absolutely. You will get 10 on the primary for
Yes,
these
'cause I'm
2, but
holding
of
those
course
2.
I have taken this one away from you.
We'll see what my turn brings. Well, it's been a pretty successful draw of the cards. I've got behind enemy lines, which I have with my Paragon War Suit, and I have some other options for it. Extend battle lines, I already have, and Storm Hostile Objective, which should be pretty easy. All I need to kill is your missile man down there. So with that, Junith is going to put her reroll hit rolls on herself because she's not arranged to do it on anyone else, and that's
Makes
my
sense.
command phase. Junith is just going to float up here, so I'm still within 3 of the objective, and I'm over the line to be within Stig's deployment zone to get me behind enemy lines. The Retributors are moving forward to get in range of targets and also to avoid dents. Canoness has advanced around to here. The Sisters are going to move out of their hiding place. Rhino is going to move up to here. These Battle Sisters are just going to move onto the objective. And my deep striking squads have landed. We're going to kick off the shooting phase with the Battle Sisters shooting into your lone missile squad on the objective, hitting on 3s, I hit you twice, and wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound, no AP.
Fine.
Okay, and then we'll go straight into the Rhino shooting into the same squad. So I'll get rapid fire, so max shots. He hits you 3 times.
When I say fine, I mean one's dead.
Oh, doesn't he have 2 wounds on the missile?
Yeah, it's 2 people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 2 more wounds from the Rhino
Yep.
with no AP.
That's
So
the
he's
missile squad gone.
That's Storm hostile objective, and I'm now holding it. The Retributors now will go into the Punisher, and I'll put the Superior into the squad of Guardsmen closest to the objective because she's not going to do anything to a Punisher. So we'll start with the Multi-Melters on 4s. 4 hits is average, and then 4s again. That is 2 will be at -5 because of my thing, my Sacred Rite. 1 will be at -4, so it'll be 2 at -4, 1 at -3 because of Armor of Contempt.
2
Very
sixes.
confusing.
So 1 saved, and then 1 5. So 2 have gone through in total.
2d6 damage.
7 to get through.
7 to get. I will roll 1, and then I will use a 4 from my Miracle Dice pool.
Does he explode? He does!
Oh no!
Ouchie, that's going to
that
hurt.
stings.
So D3 onto the tank in front. It's just the 1, puts him on 9. D3 onto the squad next to Gillid. Just the 1, okay. Onto one closest to him, 3. And then onto the squad behind him, 2.
Okay.
It's not terrible, but could have done without it.
I'll continue just a single shot from the Superior then into the closest guard unit. She does hit. She does wound. No AP.
Goes through.
Okay, and then I will burn the Cherub because why not, and put the front Retributor into your execution. So on a 4s, and then on 4s again. No wounds. Junith now, she has 2 heavy flamers, so I'm going to put 1 into each of those squads. So the squad closest to Stig gets 2 hits, and then the other squad will have 2. So very consistent.
Hey.
The one closest to you, I'm wounding you on 2s. 1 wound at -1.
Okay, kills 1.
And then the other one has 2 wounds at -1.
Kills 1.
Okay. Lone Paragon Warsuit now, the living legend. She's going to put her Multi-Melter into the Executioner and the Paragon Grenade Launcher into the unit that's lost fewer in front of her.
Makes sense.
Of the Guardsmen.
Yes.
So we'll start with the Multi-Melter, hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits. Wounding you on 4s. Just the 1 wound, but it is an extra AP, so you're saving on a 6.
Goes through.
You've got 9 damage.
9
I can't
damage.
kill you. I can't do anything about it anyway. But it is
Whoo!
7 wounds because she's in Melter range.
Oh!
Very nasty.
Ouchie.
And then the Grenade Launcher hits you the once. Wounds you on a -2 because of
No save then.
Contempt, so that just kills 1. That is the shooting phase done. I've just rolled my Miracle Die for killing a unit in the shooting phase and I got a 2. But now we're into the charges. So these 2 both have a 9 entry rollable charge because of the pennant. For this squad here, I'm going to use 2 Miracle Die to auto make it. And then the other squad
It'll be fine.
fail, but they can reroll it.
Not a
They
problem.
fail. But the first squad is in, which is fine. So the Zephyrin have gone in, they've piled in, I've rolled my hits and got 11. I'm killing you on 3s.
Yeah.
So that is...
2 left alive.
2, 4, 6, 8. So 2 left alive. Yeah, exactly. But you did get to hit me back now.
Yay! Guardsman hit off camera, although missed. So now we'll do the Sergeant. He's missed too.
Oh, wow.
Good.
Okay.
So morale phase, I'm going to spend more 1 CP over here because I need this squad to stay alive. So I'd roll on D3, which means they cannot fail. I now have morale on these 2 middle squads and the squad with the Zephyrin. So the 2 middle squads need 4s. So the first one's fine. Second one with Gillid is fine.
You lost 4.
Lost 4, so
fail
yeah,
on it.
just fail. And then there'll be 5 remaining in that squad. Lose 3 more.
Ouch.
Oh, okay. And then the
Squad
2 there. Fail,
fail.
1 left. Is fine.
Sergeant
is
remains.
brave.
Okay, well then in that case that is my turn complete. I do score behind enemy lines, extend battle lines and storm hostile objectives. That was a very successful turn.
Indeed. My command phase, and I've picked up Area Denial. So only thing in that range is Junith. I need to secure no man's land, kill Junith, and capture enemy outposts, which I'm not going to be able to do. I also need to kill those 3 battle sisters over there. We have a plan. Let's see what we can do. Start the movement phase, and we've moved up to take this objective away from Junith. We're also staying outside of 3 from her, so she can't heroically intervene to us. That would be nasty. Colonel Jalid has had enough of this war suit. But just in case, he's also going to bring some more plasma involved. As much as it pains me, the hero sergeant needs to fall back to this objective. Colonel Jalid is issuing take aim on this squad next to him against that Paragon war suit. Let's see if we can finally remove this. We'll start with the plasma pistol, and we have missed. Good, we'll go with the rapid fire plasma gun. We have missed both times.
Painful.
Colonel Jalid himself.
Oh, Stig.
So we're going to come onto this squad into Junith. We're going to fire a crack missile. We've got rapid fire range on the plasma, and then we have the las guns to finish. So we'll come back to those. Let's do the plasma first. Hits no times. The crack missile hits. Does not wound, because I'm assuming she is more than...
4.
Oh! Strength 8 on a crack, so yeah, does wound. Yeah, AP 2 becomes AP 1.
1, so I've got a 4-up save, which is fine because that's my invuln anyway. It goes through.
Nice. D6 on a crack.
5 damage. She's got 1 left.
Woo! Wow, can the las guns from the same squad finish her off? Well, they've got 1 automatic wound and 1 automatic wound. Save or die for Junith.
She's got 3-up save.
Hey!
I'm going to try and force you to waste time on it. I'm going to spend a command point on to increase it by 1 using a miracle die. So she saves it. I'm sorry, I have to.
It's much of a muchness at this point, but I'm going to go on to the guard squad into Junith to see if I can finish them, choosing between going into Junith or the Retributors. I'm going this way. I might be wrong. Let's do the las guns because it's embarrassing. She's had 1 automatic wound and 2 wounds. Save or die from las guns.
3-up save. She's fine. She's fine.
Okay, plasma from the sergeant. Automatic wound.
AP
3.
down to 2. She's got 4-up save. She's fine.
The plasma, both hit, both wound. AP 3s become AP 2. 4-up invulns.
Invuln.
Woo! The frag missile this time. Only the 1 shot. Does automatically wound. I wish that was a crack missile. Never mind.
Is
Nothing on frag.
So 3-up. She's fine.
Because split fire always works. My executioner is now firing heavy bolters, las cannon into Junith, and the executioner turret itself into the Retributors.
Okay.
So let's do the las cannon. Let's do the heavy bolters.
This is into Junith, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
So we've got 1 automatic, 2 hits, becomes 2 wounds.
AP is
AP 1, so 3-up
3-up
saves.
save. She's fine.
And then the executioner turret, I'm firing all of this in the end, so that is 9 shots into the Retributors. And we have 1 automatic and then 5 more, which all wounds. So that is 6 at AP 3 becomes AP 2.
So 5-up saves. That's cocked. But the squad's wiped anyway.
Woo! Massive overkill, Mercurius Vanquisher, everything into Junith. These are the stubbers and 1 autos. Toughness 5, right?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
Yes,
So that is
Junith.
4 wounds into Junith from stubbers, no AP.
No AP, so 3-up save. Okay, I'm going to re-roll that with the CP. No, she's dead.
Yay! Damaged boy, Lehman Russ going into the Bow Sisters. Heavy bolters first of all. He's hitting on 5s, so he's got 1 automatic and 2 hits. That means he's got 3 hits. AP1 ignored, so
They're dead.
they're in cover, so they'll take a 2 up. So yeah, they are
Fine.
They are fine. And then the 7.
Okay.
5s. We've got a few hits, no autos.
Okay.
2 wounds. AP2 becomes
AP2.
AP1, so
Fine, 'cause
they're
covered.
fine. They're still in cover. Yay! And we're doing the other one.
Exact same thing.
Yes,
Very
but
nice.
he's hitting on 4s.
That's better.
So he has hit a lot of times. He's got 1 auto.
Ooh.
That is also cocked somehow.
Yep.
So
3?
it was 3.
3 total.
Yeah, from the heavy
And this is
bolters.
a 2-up save because I'm in cover. They're fine.
And then the turret, 7 again.
Wow, consistent.
I mean, that is literally the average, so, you know.
You'd hope.
1 wood. We have
auto
1 auto, 4 hits. And that is 5 at AP2 becomes
3 up
AP1.
save. 1 is alive.
Into the charge phase, and of course Colonel Jalid and the squad are charging
bet.
in, because why wouldn't they at this point? Colonel Jalid, 3 attacks with his
Quickly
power sword.
roll a miracle die for something dying because a character died, and yes, so I got a 6. Just for frame of reference.
I have hit twice. Annoyingly, Hammer of the Emperor doesn't work, so I do have to wound, but
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Oh, I think a power sword is strength 5, so I believe that is nothing from Jalid. The guardsman punching 1 in the face. No, the sergeant hits twice. 1 wound, save or die. AP3 becomes AP2. 4 up save for the Paragon Warsuit. And of course,
I'm going to auto-save it. And I'm going to hit you back. And I'll go straight into my hits. It's not a superior. I'm going to go into Jalid. Hitting on 3s actually because I'm Martyred Lady and I'm less than my starting strength. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds at minus an amount. Lots.
5 up in buns. 2 get saved, only 1 goes through. What is the damage?
The damage on my mace is 3.
1 wound remaining. Oh yes, what a bad man. And that's it. So I secure no man's land, area denial. I've got my sergeant over there and the tank within 3, so I take that one as well, which is very nice. I will get rid of capture enemy outpost because I ain't getting anywhere over there. So that is not bad. Another 10 points and some objectives being held. You will get 10 points
you
on
managed
the
to knock me off
primary.
getting with 15, and I need to draw some cards. My turn 4, I have no retreat, no surrender, which is very doable. Secure no man's land, doable, and assassination, which very doable. So I've got no more command phase stuff left to do. I rolled a 5 on my miracle die. Let's get into the movement. The Zephyrim are going to fly up here, and because of vertical engagement range, I am stealing this objective back because I'll now have more bodies on it. Hey, Rhino is moving up to be able to move block for future. Actually, I can't because you're blocking me here, so I'm just going to move to there. So I'm on the objective, but not within an inch. Canoness is just moving to here. The Zephyrim are just moving up. Oh, and falling over. Paragon Warsuit. Everything to Jalid in the shooting phase, because I need him to die for assassinate. I am getting the +1 to hit because I'm below starting strength and I'm Martyred Lady, so my power, my multi-mortars will still be hitting on 3s. I hit you the once. I wound you. It's marked for death, and you have your invul.
No, kills him.
It kills him. Okay, so that gets me
You can
assassinate.
breathe again.
I don't feel like I can. Rhino's going to shoot into the guardsman, the only one holding the objective right in front of him.
That's 1 squad, but yes.
Is it all just 1 squad? Okay, that's fine. Wounding you on 3s, that's a single wound. You save it, and then I've got the Battle Sisters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to use take cover, so it'll be +1 save on these, so
Okay,
we've got
that's
4 up
fine.
save against these.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on threes. Okay, so 3 at no AP, 3 at AP, 1 at AP1.
Cool. So 3 at 4s. So 2 die and 1 at 5. Of course, that's how that works. So 2 die in total.
Very nice. The Zephyrim will shoot their bolt pistols into your lone guardsman.
I mean, what's he ever done to you?
So much. Unspeakable things, Stig.
He turned
Only you knew.
He arrived.
3 wounds, no AP.
Ugh, 4 ups. Oh, he has gone.
I did shoot the other squad of Zephyrim into your
Tank.
Lehman Russ. Yes. Off camera, I did nothing. I thought I might be able to chip a couple of wounds off. Into the charge phase, I did kill a unit, so I do get another miracle die, which I'll quickly roll now. It's a 1. So
Might be helpful.
Might be helpful. I'm going to start with the Zephyrim into... what's the charge into the other one?
I think that looks like a 4.
Yes. I'm gonna declare
Multi-charge?
Yes. With a 4, exactly. Perfect. And then the Canoness needs a 6 to get into the Guardsman. I'm going to use my 5 and 1 from my Miracle Die pool and pop those down there so she auto passes because I need to try and take that objective. The Rhino will go in as well. Yes. That's all my charges done. We'll do some fighting. We'll start the fight phase with the Canoness. I've got 4 attacks, hitting you on 2s, wounding you on 3s because of the Blessed Blade. So 2s. No rerolls here. And then 3s. Absolutely nothing.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Zephyrim now, because of the way I've moved them, they're all going to go into the wounded one. See if I can finally kill it. I'm going to be hitting you on 3s, wounding you on 6s.
Yes.
Because that's how maths works.
Yes.
Yes. It's been a very
They
long
have got
day.
a lot of attacks, but...
They do. There's 16 in a squad of 5.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
It's good.
Yeah. I only need 4 to go through. And none go through.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit you with my Rhino now.
Okay.
Over there, just quickly. No, I'm not. You get to hit me back now.
And we're going to start with my combat back with the guards, people against the Paragon Warsuit. The Sergeant is angry and has hit twice. And has wounded once. AP3 becomes
AP3,
AP2.
it becomes AP2. I do have a command point for a reroll if I need to, so 4 up save.
Oh,
Fine.
the normal guards person hits you in the face and does, and is very, very angry.
And this is AP nothing.
No, AP
so
nothing.
2 up save.
You're going to fail it. Damn you.
Auto save it.
Fine, 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 fine.
I'll hit you back then. Again, I get the +1 to hit because I'm below starting strength. Killing you on 2s. They're gone.
Meanie. We did the attacks off camera for the 2 tanks into Zephyrim, and they have done absolutely nothing. We're leadership 7 over here, and we have lost 2.
Fail on a 6.
We're
They're
fine.
fine. That's my turn. I do get Secure No Man's Land because
Yes,
I
you
have
do.
these 2, and I did get Assassinate, and I'm looking good to get No Retreat, No Surrender in your next turn, so we need to see what cards you're going to draw.
So it's in my command phase, and I've drawn Grind Them Down, Defend Stronghold, and No Prisoners. So to grind them down, I need to effectively kill 2 things to be able to
Yeah, because realistically, I can only probably kill 1 thing in my next turn.
In terms of Defend Stronghold, that's pretty sorted. I also would just need to fall back this squad over here just to be able to hold this objective, which would be nice if I don't knock them all over. And then essentially I'm just going to be shooting a couple of things to remove the Paragon Warsuit and that Battle Sister over there. Anything else is really a bonus. That would put me on to 90 points.
Yep. So let's see.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We're going to start off shooting into combat with the healthy Lehman Russ into the Zephyrim with the heavy bolters, hitting on 5s. We've got 1 auto wound and 2. And so that's 2 wounds into the Zephyrin. AP1 becomes
AP1, so it becomes a 3. I have to do this one at a time.
Kills 1.
Kills 1. Just kills 1.
Kill. And then the other one into them, which is 6s, but of course they auto wound, so it's just the 1.
Okay, just the 1. She's fine.
This now fully operational, firing its top profile. Limrus going into heavy bolters into the battle sister that's holding that objective, and the plasma into Zephyr above her. Heavy bolters first of all.
The heavy bolters are going into the
Sister.
the sister. They are
single
2
sister.
auto wounds. That's it. 2 auto wounds on her.
Oh, did she not hit any of the rest of the time? The
So,
AP is
AP 1.
1,
You're in
so
cover.
nothing, so 2 up saves.
2 up saves. Don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 1. I'm going to do my thing to make it a 2,
Not a 1.
so she's fine.
And then the plasma is 6. And we have hit only twice.
Okay. Oh no! It's all going terribly wrong.
Vanquisher! All the stubbers into the battle sister, and then the Vanquisher cannon into the Paragon Warsuit. So hitting on 4s and 2. So that is 3 autos.
Yep.
3
autos into the
saves,
sister.
2 up saves. She has gone.
Oh, yep, that's fine.
And then the Vanquisher cannons hit twice.
No wound.
Okay, we're moving to the final bit of shooting, which is the guard squad into the cannoness. So we've got the las guns, and we've got 1 automatic hit and
Yep.
3 other hits, and that is 3 wounds
Yep.
from las guns.
3 up save. 1 goes through.
How many wounds does she have? 4.
She has 5 wounds, so she's down to 4 now.
Okay, and then the frag is 4. Which is 1 auto, 2 wounds
2
from
wounds.
the frag.
The AP is very
0.
long day. 0, so she's got a 3 up save. I'll do these one at a time. So just 1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, she's cool.
She's how many wounds?
She's down to 2
2 wounds remaining. I'm going to overcharge the plasma.
Wow, okay. Okay.
So he is dead, but he does hit once. He does wound. AP 3, so 4 up in Bun.
Yes, I'm using a 6 on my miracle die to save it, so she doesn't die. Well, so at the end of that turn, you're not scoring any of your secondaries technically because no prisoners you're not getting. Defend, Stronghold and Grind happen at the end of my next
Exactly.
turn. So we go into my turn 5. I do score my 5 points on my no retreat, no surrender. My turn 5, I'm still holding this objective and this one, so I will score 15 in this turn at the end of the battle round. I draw Area Denial, grind them down, and no prisoners. No prisoners I can't get. Grind them down because it's happened in the last battle round. You keep a tally for the turn, and then whoever's got the most kills at the end of the turn, if I have more kills than you at the end of the turn, I get grind.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird one. And Area Denial, I just need to kill that squad of Guardsmen. So we've kind of figured out, if I kill the squad of Guardsmen, I get Area Denial and grind, which gives me another 10 points. I can do that because I can put the Paragon Warsuit over there, everything shots go into it, Cannoness Plasma Pistol, the Storm Bolters from the Rhino, the Bolt Guns from the Sisters, attacking with the Cannoness and the Paragon Warsuit in combat if I need to. That squad's going to die, which gets me those 10 points, which makes me win by 5 points at the end of battle round 5.
Wow, we didn't think that was going to happen.
No, we had a feeling like this game was going to be over turn 3 because one way or another, one of us would have run out of resources.
Yeah.
So the fact that we've managed to keep it going this long has been very, it's been very stressful.
Absolutely.
I genuinely, till I drew those cards, I had no idea how this game, who was going to win. That was a true Tempest game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we are at the end of the game, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was very fun, despite me taking something that I shouldn't have been able to. But what I would have done instead was, with the exact same number of points, I would have taken a squad of 5 Seraphim, and they would have had 2 with the double hand flamers. So they would have been able to drop down and clear objectives quite easily from the infantry, so possibly actually scoring me more points than I was able to get in the game with the Paragon Warsuit. But We'll never know at this point. And also all of the stratagems, miracle die and rerolls I was using to keep the Paragon Warsuit alive, I would have used on whatever was being shot at in those turns. So well, hopefully it wouldn't have made too much of a difference, but we both did have a very fun game, and I'm a big dumb, I'm sorry.
Great fun running out the Tallarn.
Yeah.
They are good. They're fun. They have, you know, they're basically for that tank order. It's worth it
it's so
alone.
fun.
So they're perfect for that.
Sisters are still really strong. Just
They're
the amount of
very
assets they can have and playing in every phase. More than Vile is just bonkers. Junith
It's
is
just
also really good.
how survivable they are. They should not have been alive.
No.
You know, that's the
now
thing.
that I've realised the true extent of, I can up my saves and re-roll and use miracle dice for my saves.
Yep.
Having that extra miracle dice each battle round, getting one per turn instead of just once per battle round, so strong.
Yeah, it really, really is. Obviously, Bloody Rose is incredibly strong, but this is another one that's very, very good. It is
I do
very
like
good.
Martyred Lady. The +1 to hit, so usually below starting strength, is really strong.
Makes a difference, yeah. It also makes you think about taking larger squads,
Yes.
so that you kind of get the most out of
Which
that.
worked. So it was a fantastic game.
Thank you very much
so
for the game.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to this point, it's been a very long day. If you like what we do, please make sure to like the video, subscribe, check out our on-demand service where we've got so many more videos for you to go and see. Leave us comments. We love to know what you thought of the game, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thank you, Servo Skull. It's been a long day.
Beep boop.
Bye.
Bye bye.